Hey YouTube, today's video I'm going to be talking to you guys about what got me to podcasting and what this channel is going to be about and what I'm hoping to move forward with my podcasting in this channel. So if you guys want to check out my equipment and what I'm using, go check out my first video. I show you guys everything and things I'm planning on buying in the future. Plus I did talk about what got me into podcasting, but I want to get more into detail with this video. Just in case you guys didn't really care, you guys just wanted to see my equipment. That's why I separated them into two different videos. So let's get started. So what got me? I got into I never started podcasting yet, but I started to look into it. Started getting my equipment, doing my research about like a month and a half ago. So basically, what really got me to push to get into it. So I had a few YouTube channels since 2014, on and off. My first channel was a model kit, and then I did a buying and reselling, and then I did a longboarding and a home gym YouTube channel. The home gym I would have still continued, but I ended up getting rid of the gym. Reason why, I live next to a school and they were growing a whole bunch of stuff, and we got mice in the garage, and I figured I'd rather sell this stuff than having to throw it away because the mice got into it. So I had to get rid of it. Kind of sad, but it is what it is because I was really into doing that channel and everything. But things happen. And I sold them for a pretty good decent price. Sold them quick on Facebook Marketplace, so I was pretty happy about that. And then I was just trying to figure out, okay, what am I going to do now? Because I always wanted to do YouTube, but I didn't really know. I was trying to find myself on YouTube. Then, I suffer from bronchitis and asthma, seasonal, thankfully. So sometimes you'll hear me wheezing in these videos. I'll never do podcasts when I'm wheezing really bad. Right now I'm good, but once it gets bad, you'll notice me wheezing. I'll be like... like that. So I do have an inhaler. If that doesn't work, I have my nebulizer. And usually still, even when I do the nebulizer, I'm still wheezing a little bit to where I still can't do podcasting. So hopefully, I'm taking my meds and everything. So hopefully when I start doing my podcasting recording, I'm 100% good. So the channel I did was I wanted to document my health journey, eating healthy, I was addicted to pop, got rid of that addiction, and then went to energy drink. But I was drinking it once a day, and that was making my asthma and bronchitis a lot worse, drinking energy drinks. So, I was just documenting me going back to the gym and getting healthy. I'm still doing that, but I stopped documenting and stopped recording for a few reasons. One reason, I didn't really have my heart and soul into that channel. I just wanted to do it, especially at that time the GoPro 8 came out. I got the holiday bundle, and I got a whole bunch of accessories because I wanted to do a whole bunch of different type of videos. And I like the fact that the GoPro, with the accessories, you could do different angles where you can't do with the regular camera. And it's small, so it's not really heavy, so you're not worried about it dropping or anything like that. And it's really tough and durable, so it won't, break on you that quick. And I do get them from Best Buy. I do get the protection plan, so if it did break, they were able to replace it for me, no problem. But the first channel I did was discussing about my YouTube channel and about like my journey and what my goals are and what what my battles are and things like that. And then at that time, as well, I found out about the whole FTC taking over, or being involved in the YouTube, and a lot of big YouTubers that time left. I know a YouTuber, she had like I believe 1,700 subscribers. She got rid of her channel. There was another YouTuber. She had 250,000 subscribers. She went to Twitch because YouTube was basically killing her channel. I never seen her. I was just doing my research and seeing how many people are talking about this, and that kind of scared me. I was like, if someone with 250,000 subscribers was forced off this platform, and that made me even don't want to. Like, my motivation level went even way down, and I was like, is it even worth investing my time and money into buying equipment for YouTube? Because sometimes depending on the videos you want to do, you're gonna be spending some money, doing YouTube. So I was like, okay, I just invested a whole bunch of money on my GoPro and a whole bunch of accessories, and I was just like, okay, well, I think I know my channel isn't, catered towards kids, but still, seeing that person with a half a million, a quarter of a million subscribers leave YouTube, was even more discouraged. Should I be doing YouTube? So my second channel, I bought this pen set. I did an unboxing, and I was waiting for it to upload in 4K, and then I got like, on top where YouTube will give you like little messages, and it said like make sure you apply with, YouTube rules and Koopa law, whatever it's called, Koopa laws, and that's what really drove me. I was like, I don't want to do YouTube no more. That's it. There's no point of documenting it. Especially with the type of channel I was doing, because that's with everywhere. YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, it's overcrowded. But I'm so used to doing YouTube, I feel comfortable. Me going to Twitch, me going to these other platforms. It's kind of, a new territory for me. I'm not. What do I do? How do I start? With YouTube, because I've done it before. It was easy for me just to jump into YouTube and do YouTube. But then it got me thinking, like, well, is it really worth having this equipment, this money invested into doing these videos? And I realized, it's not even worth just concentrating on YouTube. So I ended up returning back my equipment, and I thought that was done. The next day, I was at a restaurant waiting for my food, and I was on Facebook, checking my Facebook. I got an ad from Blue microphones. And by the way, if you guys don't know, Blue the microphones, Logitech bought them off. So it's a Logitech company, but they're still keeping the name the Blue. So this mic right here, the Yeti X, is what got advertised. And they were saying, like, good for podcasting, things like that. Right over here. And this was the first mic that Logitech bought out when they bought the company. And I believe the X, is for 10 years. And they do have a 10-year edition, like the blackout. The regular Yeti, it's like a baby blue color. But I was doing my research, because I thought it was going to cost me an arm and a leg to do YouTube, to do podcasting. I realized it's really cheap. You can make it expensive, you can make it cheap. It depends on you, depending on the equipment you want to buy. So I was doing my research, and now a lot of people were saying XLR mics. I was like, what's XLR mics? I ended up ordering some XLR mics, but I'm also going to be using the Yeti as well. Altogether, I'll have 4 mics, 2 XLRs and 2 USB. And I'll explain to you guys what kind of XLR mics I have once they come in, and I'll explain to you guys the story. But I did my research, picked up those equipment. Again, if you guys want to see the rest of the equipment, check out that first. And it took me a few hours that day just doing my homework. I was like, you know what? Maybe I want to get into podcasting. I might have even more freedom to express myself doing podcasting, and it'd be a lot easier just sitting down, recording, and then, the hard part is just the editing part, and I'm willing to do that, I'm able to still get my work done, my study done, sitting over here instead of going around, trying to shoot these videos and then edit them, and then next thing I know, the whole day is gone. So, again, I did my research, and I decided, I'm going to give this thing a try. Got my motivation back, and I really want to do podcasting. Sound really interesting. I like listening to a creepypasta, and a lot of people at work will tell me, well, do you listen to podcasting? I'm like, no. I just go on YouTube, listen to these, stories, hear these stories that these people, read. I'll find a creepypasta website. So, and a lot of them are actually going into podcasts, and they're doing exclusive podcasting readings. So, I don't want to do creepypasta, but I really like horror. I like to discuss, certain, urban legend, myth, and things like that. So, I kind of want to take my podcasting into that realm of horror. Discussing probably like horror movie, anything horror, you know what I'm saying? Because I like horror stuff. I'm really passionate about it. I was, my mom got me into it when I was a kid. Well, I'll sneak down and watch horror movies with her without her knowing, and then I'll get in trouble when she found out I was there because I couldn't sleep that night. But, absolutely love it. And then it got me thinking, well, I want to start streaming. I'll probably want to go on Twitch. So that's why I got me my webcam. And then I was like, okay, maybe I'm gonna get into these platforms I never thought about getting into, because I think like it'll be a fresh new start for me, and I'm really motivated on doing this type of topic. Because again, I wasn't really motivated doing the health journey type videos, but I'm motivated to do these type of videos that I'm gonna start doing. So I decided, well, let me test out my podcasting skills as well on YouTube. So I'm gonna do some type of do some exclusive podcasting just for YouTube, talking about certain topics, just for YouTube only. So I'm able to know, okay, what settings I should take it on. Because YouTube, you can be a little bit sloppy. With podcasting, you can't. You have to have more control over your environment than YouTube. So that's the only one reason why I'm getting back into YouTube, so I can do exclusive podcasting and actually see how good my podcasting skills develop. Recording it on YouTube, and that's something that's really motivation for me, because I have other platforms now that I'm able to work with and able to do. So I invested into my camera and a few accessories, and I'm under $300, and that's amazing. So the only thing that I'm gonna buy for this camera is a shotgun mic, and that's probably it. And then I still got a few things I need to invest into my podcasting. I need to get me better lighting and a green screen, collapse green screen from Elgato. So I'm able to do different effects and everything like that. So that's what really got me into podcasting. It's just because I feel like I can have more control over it. It seems really fun to do. A lot more easier for me than just going around. I'm able to get a lot more work done, still doing something that I love doing. So that's what got me into podcasting. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe. I'm planning on getting more videos pushed. That's the only reason why I started recording. I could have done these videos a while ago, but now I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to gonna start really soon podcasting. I'm thinking maybe this Saturday, next Saturday coming up, I'm gonna start my first podcasting on YouTube, and then once I get everything figured out, I'm gonna start putting them on podcasting platforms. I've been watching a whole bunch of YouTubers and how to, do the settings and things like that. And I got an XLR mic, so I'll know what kind of equipment that I need to get for my XLR mic. If you guys got into podcasting, I'd like to know what got you into it. If you guys got any tips on podcasting, I would love to know. If you guys have a YouTube channel that you guys made a video discussing it, please leave it in the comments below, because I'll go check it out and I'll support you guys. And that's why we're here, right? So thank you guys for viewing. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.